The Russian Federation has been positioning itself as the supposed ally of Africa. However, a closer look at its activities shows that Russia is a sinister enemy of Africa and its people globally. Bauxite mining has depleted the soil of its minerals and fertility, and has damaged Jamaican land for decades. Mining operations have been moved more and more into Jamaica's largest remaining rainforest, Cockpit Country. It has beautiful mountains, jungles, fresh spring water sources, and species of plants and animals that are not found anywhere else in the world. Cockpit Country is the sovereign territory of the Maroons, the descendants of indigenous Indians and formerly enslaved African warriors who defeated the British Empire in a war of independence that started in 1728 and ended in 1738. British colonizers then signed a treaty on March 1, 1738, recognizing Cockpit Country as the sovereign territory of the Maroons. The puppet regime occupying Jamaica has been bribed by foreign interests, including Russia, to allow mining in Maroon territory. Bauxite ore is used to make aluminum. Aluminum is used to make airplanes, aluminum foil, and is utilized by war industry corporations of foreign nations. Jamaicans have never benefited financially from the mining. But the puppet regime occupying Jamaica benefits financially through bribery. The mining causes environmental issues. The mining itself strips the soil, making land unfarmable. Residents who live near aluminum refineries are plagued by red dust, a chemical-filled byproduct of the refining process that contaminates homes and water supplies, including local rivers. The mining companies refine the bauxite, and this produces toxic chemicals. The chemicals are poured into an extremely toxic open mud lake that is many miles long. Whenever the lake dries, toxic red dust is blown into water supplies and the homes of the people. Their hair falls out, their skin becomes sick, they develop horrible breathing problems and other illnesses. Their quality of life is very dismal. Jamaicans don't want mining operations to continue. Jamaicans who sold their homes and have relocated to other areas don't know how to survive because they lived off of the land which provided all their needs. Those who stay are tormented by the loud noise of mining machines and the toxic dust that blows into their homes and farmlands. Their farms can't grow crops anymore because of the toxic dust. Windalco, a Russian mining company, recently spilled a lot of toxic bauxite waste into the Rio Cobre River. This polluted the water supply and killed thousands of fish in a 15-mile radius and also many people. This was so devastating to the people living near the river. They couldn't eat the fish from the river or drink the water. The Russian company Windalco has repeatedly polluted the Rio Cobre River, thus showing callous disregard for human life. The Russian company has only paid small fines, a mere $1,000. To add insult to injury, the Russian company Windalco always denies responsibility for the pollution with a statement to the media. U.S. company Noranda and the Chinese company Gisco are also mining bauxite, refining it, and causing widespread irreversible pollution and damage to Jamaican land. There are also many other American companies that are mining bauxite in Jamaica and permanently damaging the land and its ecology and local rivers. Each foreign company mines millions of tons of bauxite annually, refines it, causes environmental pollution to Jamaica, and then ships off the refined material on large ships. Russia also does bauxite mining in Africa and produces the same problems there that it does in the Caribbean. Russia is not an ally to diaspora Africans. It exploits Africa and its diaspora. The Russian media channel RT, for some odd reason, also consistently disparages Negro America. It engages in constant negative coverage and lies. It provides a platform to and pays numerous American pundits to write and spread their one-sided and unchallenged anti-Negro propaganda. However, RT has never ever featured one Negro scholar on its platform. Not a single genuine voice of Negro America has ever been provided a platform on the anti-Negro Russian propaganda channel RT. Africa and its diaspora has no friends. Africa and its diaspora should at least value itself by enforcing red lines and refusing to look to outsiders for quote help and quote friendship. Africa and its diaspora should stop doing business with nations or companies that exploit or injure them. If Africa and its diaspora do nothing, then its condition will, unfortunately, only get worse. Africa and its diaspora should boycott its enemies, both domestically and internationally. Africa and its diaspora must stand up for itself. Africa and its diaspora must practice group economics. Be the change that you want to see, and eventually, the little droplets of water will become an unstoppable ocean and tsunami of change.
Greetings. I'm Chief Richard Curry, duly elected leader of the indigenous Maroon people of the Cockpit Country. I'm a humble countryman, raised in rural Jamaica, among a unique set of tribal people residing in the hills of the Cockpit Country. My people bravely defended Jamaica against colonization and defended the right of Aboriginal people in Jamaica to govern ourselves and our own land, in Jamaica land we love. I've never been a criminal or involved in any kind of violent activity nor organized crime. I'm not a gang member, and there are no gangs in my territory. I'm a bloodline descendant of the island's first people. I'm proud to say that I hold their traditions of independence, freedom, and self-sufficiency. This land of my people is ours, and ours alone. Our ancestors fought bitterly from the time of the Spanish up until 1738 to defend this land, and we will never stop defending it, and we will never stop honoring the ways of our ancestors and the sacrifices that they made to ensure that we had a place to call home. This was not land we begged for, and this was not land that King George II gave to us, but rather land that we have possessed since prehistoric times. Yes, many people did come from faraway lands to join our ranks. But the first people to be called Maroon are the people today known as Arawaks or Tainos, the first people of the Antilles. Our rights are creator-given, not man-made. Freedom is our culture. Self-governance is our culture. Sovereignty is our culture. Not just singing, not just dancing. The Maroons are not clowns. We're not entertainment for tourists. We're a distinct people with a living history, and we will do our utmost best to protect the inheritance of our ancestors that they left for us. As a duly elected representative of my people, I am also charged to be their protector and defender, to lead them fearlessly in the face of adversity, and to be the first in line of defense of their rights. When the Maroons are in need, they do not seek first to call 911 or 119 or any string of numbers. They call their chief. The members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the members of the Firearm Licenses Authority are not elected by my people. I am. In the Cockpit Country, we believe in democracy and the political freedom of the people. Therefore, I must inform the entire Jamaican public that I do not seek permission to defend my people. It is my duty to defend my people, and it should be the duty of any leader to do the same. We are no longer in a time of bows and arrows and spears and slingshots. We're in a time of modern warfare, guns, bombs, and all manner of weaponry. I unequivocally reserve my right to defend my people using modern means, as this is my right. I do not seek permission to execute it. The protection of my people and their property is my fiduciary duty. And there is no power on earth that can separate me from my duty and my undying love for my people. I urge the government of Jamaica to keep the peace and to allow me to look after my people in peace, and to allow my people to live comfortably in their ancestral homeland, as we trouble no one and deprive no one of their rights by doing so. Thank you very much.